Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Goldsmith Gaming with me, Christopher, and we're back with Beyond the Steel Sky. Where last time we made it into Graham's home here, pretending to be him, in fact, and also letting his wife know that he did, in fact, die out in the gap. And she seemed, upset, sure, but not that sad. I don't exactly know what that is about, but yeah, we did get a sort of a lead, which is that he had some form of informant or likewise, and that is probably going to be what we need to figure out. And I just realized when Shipworth moves past the door, it opens up. That's not good because that's just out into the hallway. That's stupid. But yeah, so we need to figure out what our next step here is going to be. And I think that, by the way, I want to check this with our little thing. What can I do with the fireplace? Let's see here. Fireplace. Is temperature too cold? Set heater intensity. Ooh. You can actually make it hotter in here if you want to. If it is too cold, you can make it, just a little bit too cold. Or, sorry, just a little bit less cold instead of, more or less cold. Then there's also the DG Bonsai Holo projector, which has the import data frame. Or import data from, sorry, Holo Plinth app. Now, we can't really do anything with these. These are pretty much locked in place. So that's that. We can't really do anything with that. However, Shipworth, I think that we need to talk a little bit and see if we can get some more information about Graham from you.
Excuse me. Good afternoon, sir.
So, what can you tell me about Songbird, which is the name of my wife, or, Graham's wife?
Songbird doesn't seem too upset about her husband.
And why would she be? The glorious Master Graham has returned to us.
Sounds like my wife didn't miss me all that much.
I'm confident Madame Songbird's affection was simply kept hidden, on the inside.
Sure, but again, I've been gone for 2 weeks, and she was sort of mildly, interested in my return. It felt like, or, sure, she saw that it wasn't, actually Graham, so that might have played into it, but still.
I'd like to hear more about Songbird.
May I suggest that Sir speaks with the lady directly, or perhaps check her social media presence. That's how Madam has traditionally spoken to you.
Okay, so no more information from you then. So what about Shipworth himself?
So, what do you do, Chipworth?
Whatever Sir desires.
Ooh, arson. Perfect. Let's do that. Let's do some arson.
You to set fire to something. Would you do it?
Sadly, sir, one's capabilities are restricted to the minutiae of domestic service.
Shame.
We are what we are, sir.
At least as far as anyone else needs to know.
Well, I mean, you could set fire to this place. I mean, if I said that I was cold, could you set fire to the sofa? So, what about the other choices there?
How are you, Chipworth?
I am well, sir. Thank you for inquiring.
Okay, so we can't ask about the other stuff. I'm gonna get to contact because I guess that is where we're going, sort of, so to speak. So what are your butler duties?
I need you to do something for me.
Just say the word, sir.
Okay, so I can just do regular things, and I think that the... Ooh, I don't exactly remember what the coloration of these were. Are these just, that he actually will do that? So what about the plants?
Please, can you water the plants, Chipworth?
Very good, sir.
Well, actually, I don't really want that, but I want to talk to you. Hey, stop. We need to talk more.
Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, that's very, very close. So, what about this Aspiration Gala? Have I heard about that? I don't know.
What's this about a celebration tonight?
The aspiration...
Oh yeah, I sort of knew about that.
Madame Songbird is so looking forward to it. It has populated approximately 83% of our conversations. In fact, any time someone spoke of it, your heart rate would elevate and you would perspire, sir. Heavily.
Is that why Graham left?
this sir referring to himself? Or a friend also named Graham?
Do I have any friends?
None, sir.
Okay, so that's a little bit of a hint right there. And yeah, of course. So what we did was tell the wife about Graham being gone, because she obviously knows that I'm not him. But Shipworth here just, you know, assumes that I am still Graham. So apparently I'm not that clever either, because I'm sort of mentioning Graham in third person all the time, which is sort of making their old Shipworth here. You know, he doesn't really understand where I'm going from. Also, from this direction, he sort of looks like Bender, doesn't he? A little bit. Whatever. So, the most important thing here is about the contact.
My wife mentioned I had a contact. Any idea who that could be?
Perhaps you might ask her, sir. I fear I am not able to elaborate any further.
Oh, come on. Sure you are.
Have
Okay.
a super day, Chipworth.
Serving you, sir. Every day is super.
Perfect. Now here's the thing, we can do stuff with our inventory to him. But I can't really say that I see that that is a thing that would actually lead to some... Oh, come on, camera. There are some, like,
Excuse me, please.
speech bubbles at the bottom that I don't know why they're there. Inventory, I can, you know, use... Okay, he's just moving about way too much for me to do anything, really. So, I don't think that there's much I can do here, is there? I mean, I think that I've checked through everything. So, can I bother Graham's wife? Is that a thing that I'm allowed to do, or will she just basically say, you know, screw you, go away? Well, I can't get in here, so that's fine. Ooh, plush collection.
A collection of toy animals were lined up in little baskets. One was missing.
Yeah, she's missing one. Now, I don't have...
Spot marked Bartleby Bilby.
Ooh, I recognize the Bilby thing. You recognize that. Yeah, what is this?
Kangaroo.
Kevin Kangaroo. Oh, so cute. A little koala.
Carl Koala.
Carl Koala. That's an interesting name. A little fox, I guess.
Dingo.
Oh, Dingo. Dave Dingo. Very inspired names. But, okay, so what do you... Can I use something on this? What could I even try and use? I have no idea. Let's... not there. So yeah, let's not do anything about that. She has some mystery books.
A Detective Culls. Someone liked their murder mysteries.
Don't we all? Jasmine, what's that?
Jasmine.
Or it's just, okay, the flower jasmine, basically. Okay, never mind. We have a wardrobe we can look into.
I didn't think Songbird would appreciate me rummaging through her things.
Okay, fine, that's okay. More books?
The shelf was loaded with books on management, business theory, and military strategy.
Well, those are fairly varied subjects, but okay. Ooh, Mama Bear that can turn on.
In Union City, even the teddy bears had screens. This one was broken.
So if I try and turn it on, nothing's gonna happen, presumably.
I poked at it, but I couldn't get it to turn on.
So is this also subject to my scanner? I guess not. That's just a fireplace. Do I have anything here? Ooh, does it actually... Ooh, it actually shows me a number here of sort of things that I can interact with. That's actually quite good to know. So can I interact with her computer? No. Can I talk to her? Yes, I can.
Songbird, I'm sorry.
For what?
For the impersonation, first off.
That I pretended to be your husband.
Listen, you did a better job pretending than he ever did.
What do you mean?
Look, stranger. You told me your secret, so I'll tell you mine. Last few years, Graham gave up trying to be anything other than the dullard he really was. If it weren't for the kudos for being married, I'd have dumped him months ago. You're new here, so a word of advice? You want to win in Union City? learn the rules, and play the game.
My name's Foster, by the way. Robert Foster.
Yeah, that's my name.
Songbird.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Graham?
Not much. He was a loner whose only friends were idiots like him.
So tell me more about Graham.
Tell me more about Graham.
Why do you want to know?
I think he might have been involved in something.
What do you mean?
I came to Union City from the Gap because I was investigating a mysterious...
Oh, for Joey's sake, not you too. Blah blah conspiracy, blah blah giant dog. Graham was the perfect husband until he started getting crazy ideas. Why couldn't he just have an affair like a normal person?
No, not a giant dog. That's not why I'm here.
Graham was a conspiracy theorist?
Always was. But before he went missing, he really changed. He became secretive. He used to close the terminal whenever I came into the room.
That's not that strange.
And he started spending a lot of time in the bathroom. And then he just disappeared.
Okay, that's the weird bit.
Okay, but nothing else from that. But yeah, I'm looking for missing children, actually.
Could Graham have had anything to do with kidnapping?
For both our sakes, I hope not.
Let's press that issue a little bit further.
Can I ask you about some missing children?
I'd rather you didn't.
Or not. So what can you tell me about kudos?
What were you saying about kudos?
Kudos.
Was you born yesterday?
Let's just say I'm new here.
Okay, newbie. Here's how it works in Union City. Be a good example, stay happy, and you get kudos.
Which you spend?
Well, kinda, but not really. The higher your kudos level, the lower you are in the city. Simple.
So kudos is bad?
Aren't you listening? Lower. Lower is better.
I would like us a little bit of clarification on that one. What do you mean lower? I mean, are we talking like where you live? Because that generally usually goes to, you know, live higher up, be more successful. But yeah, can you sort of explain that to me?
So you need a higher kudos to get lower?
Of course. That industrial pit up there hovers over me like a storm cloud. And this middle level is simply beneath me.
I think I understand what you mean.
But the lower level, now they are my kind of people. They've got standards that you don't see enough of around here.
I mean, I'm not sure that I understand really yet.
How can I raise my kudos level?
With kudos, obviously.
So how do I get more kudos?
Well, isn't that just the question? Like I said, be happy, get points.
But how can you be happy when you've just found out your husband is dead?
You think I'm not sad on the inside? No one's gonna give me a medal for having a dead husband.
But...
Let's talk about something else, eh? My points have already dipped way too much today, thanks to you.
Oh, poor her. So what about this Alonso? What did you say about him?
what's with the Alonso guy?
Guy? I believe you're referring to Mentor Alonso from the Ministry of Well-Being. He's a high-ranking official. And we've just lied straight to his face.
Quite the team, huh?
If he knew what's really going on, I dread to think how far my kudos would plummet.
And what about me?
Arrested, deported, I don't know, not important.
Yeah, he absolutely knows. He was just being sort of friendly to us to not, you know, say it straight to our faces. This is gonna come back to... Well, I don't know if it's gonna come back to me, but it's gonna come back to you. Definitely.
Is Alonso coming back here?
For both our sakes, I hope not. But I'm not risking it, so don't even think about doing anything stupid.
Nothing stupid? For how long?
Very amusing. Until my kudos is back on track, obviously. But for now, you are Graham.
Sure thing. I'll try to sort of remember that, but on the other hand, I will be doing quite a lot of stupid things, I think. So what about the photography that you and Graham did?
Looks like Graham was quite the photographer.
Oh, he was dreadful. At first I thought he was an artist. Then I found out he used those ridiculous antique cameras. It took hours to see the finished photographs, and he took forever fussing with the lighting. The only good thing about his photographs is that I'm in most of them.
Well, aren't we a little bit self-centered, huh? Can you tell me anything about the council?
What do you know about the council?
They run the city. You know, like they always have since Joey left.
Can I speak to them?
Not with Graham's ID, you can't.
So how would I get about to do that then?
You work for the Ministry of Comfort?
Sure do. It might not sound prestigious, but without us, the city falls down.
You don't seem the type to settle for a cleaning job.
Cleaning supervisor, thank you very much. And you'll find in Union City, it's not what you do, it's how you do it that counts.
How so?
You know, get the job done, don't get in trouble, keep a smile on your face, the usual.
It's kind of interesting that her and her husband actually worked with the, exact same thing. Sure, it could be that they actually, met each other at work, that's entirely true, but is there some sort of social matching here as well? Wouldn't put it past again this city.
What can you tell me about the Minister for Comfort?
The terminal has their details. Look there if you want to know more.
And with that, we've sort of gotten through this, the flavor text here. Let's get on to the actual contact here.
Who's this contact you mentioned?
Bad news, as far as my kudos level is concerned.
What do you mean?
Graham was always rambling on about this hacker friend of his. Had a daft name. Leet, I think.
Ooh, Leet. Very, very cool. What about Leet?
Any idea where I could find Leet?
Probably somewhere up top, with the other degenerates. If I were you, I'd stay away.
Come on, give me something more here.
Did Leet believe in Graham's conspiracies?
Believe? Pretty sure he's where Graham got him from. Bad influence all round.
Okay, and for some reason we now open up the the ability to ask for the missing plush.
Are you a collector?
What?
Toys. You have quite the collection.
Oh, yes. The whole set of cuddly kitties. Even the limited edition Mama Bear from 5 years back. Well, I did have the whole set, at least.
Did something happen?
Bartleby went missing, that's what. I asked Graham about it and he denied all knowledge. Then, when I tried to use the Mama Bear tracker to find dear Bartleby, he threw her across the room.
Clumsy.
Clumsy? Those bears were my engagement gift. He hid Bartleby just to spite me.
Graham had taken Songbird's toy Bilby, but I couldn't figure out what he'd have wanted with it. Wherever he'd gone, Graham clearly didn't want to be tracked.
What about this little Bartleby? What was it? Bartleby? I already forgot what Bartleby was. Bilby? Bilby. Yeah, that's the word. Bilby. Bartleby, Bilby.
What does Bartley Bilby look like?
Hey, see, got it right.
Bartleby is a Bilby. Adorable, long ears. Like a bandicoot and a rabbit all rolled into one. At least he was, before he went missing.
That's too bad. So what about this toy tracker then?
What's a Mama Bear tracker?
What do you think? It tracks her babies.
Her babies?
The cuddly kiddies. Most toys in Union City are tracker-enabled. Lost toys mean screaming babies. Unless you got a tracker.
Mind if I have a look at the tracker?
Go ahead, though the screen is broken. Squeeze the left ear to turn it on.
Okay, so can you tell me anything else about it?
Mind if I have a look at the tracker?
Or...
Go ahead,
okay.
though the screen is broken. Squeeze the left ear to turn it on.
This is probably a point where it doesn't exhaust because we can talk to her again about it at some point, but right now we can't.
Hi, Songbird.
Yeah, bye.
It looked like Graham had taken Bartleby and didn't want it tracked. I had a hunch that he had taken it to Leet, but had no idea why.
So, probably not going to be able to... Ooh, Did I not have this open before? Climate control. Examine.
Climate controls looked complicated, except for the big switch marked Windows.
Let's open. Open windows.
Hey, don't touch that. What have I said about these windows? Keep them closed.
Okay, fine, whatever. Sorry. Ooh, I got her to stand up. Then she got down again. Okay, so we got some new things. Can I ask Shipworth about that? Is that a thing? Does Shipworth have any idea about the things that I just learned?
Hello, Master Graham.
Leet, yes. Let's ask you about Leet.
Do I know someone called Leet?
I can neither confirm nor deny that, sir.
Why's that?
When Sir was shorter and stouter, it was made very clear that I was not to discuss such information with anyone, not even Sir himself.
Okay. Do you know if I know someone called Leet?
Excellent loophole, sir. Yes, I do know with absolute certainty whether Sir knows someone called Leet.
That's good enough for me.
So let's probe that a little bit further.
Do you know someone called Leet?
He was never my acquaintance, sir.
Okay. Fine.
Have a super day, Chipworth.
Serving you, sir. Every day is super.
Okay, so with that, what else? I mean, I don't want to leave here prematurely. Is there anything that I can figure out from here? Don't necessarily think so. Let's check the terminal in case there's anything new before I sort of head out. Because of course this is a game that could potentially give me stuff happening if it feels as if I'm, you know, at the place where I should be. So if I leave, maybe someone, you know, bumps into me or something like that. That is absolutely something this game could do. We do have some new mail. It's going to be more commercial things. It is and looking, yeah, exactly, it's just more beauty salon thing. Budwan Beauty Salon, looking for an Aspiration Day gift. That is incredibly fine. I think I had that before though, so it doesn't feel as if that is a new one. So. I think that it is time for us to check if we can leave and if we have... Do we have any idea where to go? I don't know. But I don't seem to be able to talk to anyone. Let's actually see if that little conversation with Shipworth actually got me anything new with Songbird here.
Songbird?
Hey, stranger.
What about the windows, by the way? Did you say anything about that before?
Can I open the window?
I'd rather you didn't.
Why not?
See those clouds out there?
Yes?
That's not water vapor.
Oh.
What are they?
You mind if I open a window?
Okay.
Yes.
Same thing.
Thanks.
Yeah, bye.
And about the toy, by the way, she talked about the left ear, right? So can I turn it on now? There we go. Right ear. No, left ear. That's
The device was now on, but with the screen broken, I'd need to find another way to get at the data. I wondered why Graham had taken a children's toy.
Hello there. I'm Mama Bear.
Hi.
Mama Bear looks after all the cuddly kitties. Are you looking for one of my children?
Oh, hey, we can actually... Okay, fine. So yeah, we are looking for Bartleby.
I'm looking for Bartleby Bilby.
Don't worry, child. Look at my tummy to find your missing friend.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. And in my inventory, I don't really have anything that, you know, can help me at all at this point, I believe. I don't think throwing hot dogs at it is gonna work. It sort of feels as if we're stuck with what we can do here. Unless Shipworth, have I unlocked something from just talking to the toy? You never know.
Shipworth?
Hello, Master Graham.
we have anything? No, we have nothing. Ooh, okay.
I
Is
need
there,
you to do something.
is there anything here?
Just say the word, sir.
Under plans, nothing cleaning windows.
Please, can you open the windows, Chipworth?
Very
Ooh.
good, sir.
What if he does it? Is that different? If he opens the windows, she clearly didn't want me to do it, but what if he does it? And what happens here?
Not have any industrial runoff coming into my house, thank you very much.
So can I... Ooh, does that mean that I can sort of get to her computer while she's gone? I mean, there's no prompt for her computer. I don't know if that is a thing that we sort of need to do. No, let's actually leave the apartment. See if that... Oh, no, excuse me. Let's leave the apartment and see if there's anything else there. I mean, what was the... Okay, yeah, there's that guy down there. And they've changed the pattern on the floor. That's interesting. Okay. Sort of aspiration day thing here. We can't get in there. We can't go down. Can we go up? If I press the lift, will I just go down, basically? I think that is exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, so we can basically just go between ground floor and top floor. And you are... Are you still doing your thing? Because I messed with you a bit. So you are probably not doing what you should do. Let's see if we can actually... Waterboy's base station. Let's switch that up. Apply that and let you actually fill up. Yeah, here we go. Filling up nicely. Ta-da! Got a saving as well. Does that mean that I did something good? I don't know. I mean, this is the situation that he was in before I started messing with him, so... Shouldn't be something that I managed to do, so to speak. Because you're basically just cleaning this thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're just doing that. Dapper Butler as well. Yeah, there's people outside as well. Is that the guy? I think it is the guy. Okay, so he's actually still here.
Ah, Master Grundy. What joy to see Sir again after all this time. The Poet Laureate Reginald Arthur Schnipple Esquire sends his regards and/or condolences as appropriate.
How nice of you, Reginald.
Correction, sir. If one may be so bold, Mr. Schnipple is of course Sir's human neighbor. How Sir might mistake yours truly, Tarquin, for our beloved Poet Laureate is beyond imagining.
So what about Tarquin?
Tarquin,
Or you?
Fidelis Mark II domestic savant, at your service.
Domestic savant.
Savant, please. I am a highly engineered personal aid.
Oh, that's nice. So what do you know about me?
I'm Graham Grundy.
Of course, sir.
So, we've met before?
Of course, sir.
Sometimes you are a little bit dense. I mean, haven't we gotten this already? You are indeed Graham. As long as you have that chip, you are Graham. So obviously we would have met. So why would you have to ask that question?
When's the last time you saw Graham? Me.
Again?
Master Grundy, one is sure one doesn't need to remind Sir that one works with Sir's neighbor.
One would need one to remind one.
Ah, does Sir mean Sir would need one to remind Sir, or one would need Sir to remind one?
One is not sure anymore. You have a real way with words.
Aha, Sir is referring to one's grammatical prowess, no?
Yes.
Sir is too kind. And yet, if only one could translate grammatical prowess into poetic inspiration.
That would be amazing. So what about, whose apartment?
Do you work in these apartments?
Of course, Master Grundy. Sir and I have been neighbors for 147 days and 11 hours.
Well, isn't that nice? So yeah, apparently someone graffitied here.
What do you think about the graffiti?
As an artiste, I find any medium a valid form of expression. Of course, the vandalism does somewhat detract from the piece.
Perhaps.
So you like the graffiti?
I said it was a valid form of expression, albeit not on a par with, say, the literary arts. But as art goes, it's not too abhorrent.
Well, that's good at least. So, really long shot here, but do you know anything about missing children?
Have you heard any reports of missing children?
Why, no, Master Graham. If anyone went missing, I'm sure AI Officer Greta would find their U-chips.
What if they were from outside the city?
Well, surely AI Officer Greta would find them by their newly implanted U-chips.
Fair enough. For all his poetry, Tarquin was still a Union City droid.
I think that that is indeed as much as we can get out from you.
See you later, Tarquin.
Will I?
Huh? It's just a phrase.
Shall we schedule in another meeting?
I don't think that's necessary.
Such ambiguity. A tortured soul. Alas, I am inspired.
I really do like the writing in this game, at least so far. It's been great. But yeah, this little cleaning robot here, you are quite useless. Oh, I thought that they changed it, but yeah, this is actually an entire art piece in a way. I think this is more than just graffiti, to be honest, but whatever. Okay, so someone put a clown costume here on Joey and put a can of Spankles in his hand. Well, that's a social commentary for you right there. Ooh, do I have a box? That would have been nice to know. Apparently not. Nothing that I can interact with. Okay, so Alonso the Mentor is actually still here, isn't he? Ooh, more paint. That's her.
A terrible situation. Very troubling indeed.
Mentor, given your experience, your input here would be greatly appreciated.
So yeah, she is definitely the cause of all of this.
Orana, isn't it? You strike me as a fine young officer of the Ministry of Well-Being. Would you say that's an accurate description?
I'm flattered, sir.
Your record is exemplary, I believe.
I do my best, sir.
I'm sure you do. So please, don't let me down. Fix this mess.
Mess? You mean the girl?
The whole untidy situation.
Yes, sir.
Girl. Keep a smile on your face. After all, it's Aspiration Day, isn't it? The happiest day of the year.
I'll take care of it, sir.
I know you will. By the way, a call to pest control wouldn't go amiss.
Of course, sir.
Meanwhile, I shall isolate this area until this unfortunate incident has been resolved.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your advice.
We're all here to learn from each other. Take care now.
He's delightful, in a weird way.
Miss? Pardon me, miss!
Who, me? Hey! You can see forever up here! You know, be free!
Miss, you have to be careful.
Careful or careless? I know which one I want to be!
Why don't you come down, yes? Miss Dijon, is that right? Raquel Dijon.
Yeah! That's... me. I think...
Raquel!
Ooh.
Raquel? Did you say Raquel?
You need to come down.
Ooh, some vertigo here.
Where am I? Oh no! Help! Help!
Hearing her name had triggered a total change in the girl's behavior. I needed to find a way to
Okay.
get her down before she fell.
She's not all too well then. Okay, so what can I do about this then? Is this where I sort of have to use you somehow?
From that height, the girl wouldn't fare much better than the can.
Okay, so let's talk to these people, by the way. Safety officer, what can you tell me?
Excuse me,
Sir?
what's going on?
Just a citizen in trouble, all under control.
So what's the situation here?
Why is she up there?
I don't know. I'm not sure she does either.
What happened here?
I don't know, but we have to get her down.
Sure thing. So apparently I can talk about the monopod, but yeah, I want to help.
Anything I can do to help?
No need, sir. All under control.
Really? Is there nothing I can do to help?
Just carry on enjoying Aspiration Day, sir.
But
Best leave this to the professionals, sir.
Come on, I can help.
are you sure I can't help?
Totally sure. Just move along, please, sir.
So what about a monopod? Apparently I know that we can use one of those.
Why is the monopod locked down?
Oh, that was the thing.
Keep people happy, sir.
How?
Well, this situation has the potential to be unpleasant. So we keep the situation contained until it can be resolved.
But I'd really like to go somewhere.
A little patience, sir, would be appreciated.
Oh, come on, I'm gonna leave here.
When will the monopod be unlocked?
When the situation is resolved.
I'll
Okay.
let you get back to work.
Thanks.
So, Tarquin, can you say anything
Hello
about
again.
this?
Good day, Master Grundy.
Well, what about the girl?
What should we do about that girl?
We should inform the Ministry of Well-Being.
But the ministry is already here.
How very efficient! The message was only sent a moment ago.
Very good.
Can you think of a way of getting that girl down?
Gravity should do the job soon enough.
That's rather harsh.
Oh, the writing is good.
Did Sir mean get her down safely?
Bye for now.
Let's start there at
Before we
least.
depart, may I use you as a sort of muse?
Depends. Are you writing a
Is this
romance?
really the time for this?
I had something of a tragedy in mind.
I'd rather you didn't.
I also like that his gloves basically makes it look like he has skeleton hands. That's beautiful. Okay, so we need to get her down. Can I
The girl was
examine her?
frozen with fear. Hell of a place to get stuck.
So can we do some form of communications here?
Are you okay?
No! I don't know how I got up here! Raquel! Raquel Dijon! Don't panic! I'm from the Ministry of Well-Being.
How can we help?
Nothing to see here, sir. I suggest you go back inside and enjoy some screen-based entertainment.
Excuse me? I'd like to make a complaint.
Please, both of you, I'm a welfare officer. I know how to deal with this kind of problem. I just need to check the negotiation protocol.
Well, thank goodness the Ministry is on this. It's all very distracting.
Very distracting indeed. So, okay, we can do a little bit of thing here. How, who, ideas. I don't know exactly what I'm thinking here. But what about... Well, actually, okay, fine. How?
How did you get up there?
Yes.
I don't know! Please! I'm frightened!
She climbed the outside of the building. Astounding agility, by the way. Most impressive.
I don't remember!
Bravo, miss!
Sit tight. I'll soon have you down.
It's very helpful, though. So, who are you, I guess?
Your name?
Yeah.
Her name is Raquel. Now,
That's a
would
good
you
name.
Please?
Raquel? Oh, but of course, that makes far more sense. She told me her name was Rat Girl. But it would appear her grotesque moniker signifies little more than a deplorable deficiency of elocutionary attainment. Rat Girl, indeed.
Please, gentlemen, now is not the time.
So, am I asking the girl about the ideas?
Anyone got any
No,
ideas?
I'm not.
Yes, I do. I have an idea.
Go on.
Never use a simile when a metaphor suggests itself.
What?
I'm in the middle of composing an Aspiration Day poem, but my lexiconic cupboard is bare, so to speak. Hence the requirement for...
Wait, is this idea about your poem?
Well, yes. You asked if anyone had an idea. You were not specific to the context.
Very true. So do you have any ideas about how to get the girl down?
Anyone got got any ideas to help the girl?
I'm still searching through this ministry protocol, but to be honest, we've gone rather off script.
Keep looking. I'll see if I can find a practical solution around here.
So what about painting?
What are you painting?
Sir, please, you're not helping.
What? I didn't... I don't know!
Her work is rather inspired, don't you think? I do believe art may be her calling.
Please, both of you.
Help me!
I'm just really talking over her over and over and over here. So, what would be the route down?
Can you see any way down from there?
No!
We'll work something out. Hold on.
Can we ask that again? It's going to be the same thing.
Can you see any way down from there?
No!
Yeah, just the same thing
We'll work
again.
something out. Hold on.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll get you down safely.
Please stop making promises. Who's the welfare officer here?
Well, at this point, it feels as if I'm doing a way better job than you. So I'm thinking... This is... Now we're getting into puzzle land here. So we have this fallen paint can. We have the robot that goes back and forth. I can look at the seal as well.
The seal had been vandalized. Poor Joey.
Okay, there's nothing else there. So yeah, we have this bot that is going back and forth. Now, I did something, which is to drain him of water, and again, with how these games usually play, you don't really know exactly, you know, what will happen if you change things. The game can sort of, you know, try and make up a logical solution to things. I know for a fact about a few things in like older point-and-click games where the solution is really weird and not something that you would be thinking about yourself. Do we know anything a bit more about this? Okay, but what is in it? Yeah, there's more.
Planned on doing some painting.
Yeah, this is obviously her paint. So over here, we only have, I mean, we have the integrated laundry system. But the integrated laundry system, we can do some things, but we can't move anything. Right? We can only move these things. We can move these, yeah, the ones that are sort of slightly... Ooh, here we go. Yeah, this is actually the one. We just switch these out. So if it is daytime, or rather, yeah, if it is daytime, clear the exterior. That was actually, you know, a little bit easier than I thought about. So with this, he's not going to be cleaning indoors anymore. He's going to go outside. So she can probably sort of jump on them, I guess. Let's just follow the cleaning robot here. Yeah, that was probably a little bit easier than I first thought. I thought I had to do something like the paint or something. Yeah, so, yeah, here it goes up. Yeah, she's... spray. Yeah, okay. Now talk. Oh.
Raquel.
Yeah?
Help! Please!
So now we're
Can you
route
see
down.
any way down from there?
Probably not.
No! And everything's wet now thanks to that robot.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Bye.
worry, we'll get you down safely.
I realized that what I have to do the same thing that I did before. I have to do the same thing I did before, which is to make this not fill him up with water. Can I not do anything with this right now? No, I cannot. No, okay. So we have to wait for the bot to get back, I guess. Should be running out of water at some point, right? Come on, bot. Get here. Come here. There we go. Good job. Let's move back here. Because we have to catch the system that fills him up. No? What are you doing? Or do you have more stuff that you can do outside? Is that a thing? What else can you do before your water is gone? Oh, you have one here. Okay, fine. Let's quickly do this. Oh, I can't... Well, this is annoying. This is an advert. I don't care about an advert. Come on. There we go. No, no, no. Come on. Before he does that. Oh, yeah, okay, fine, I can do it, but I can't do anything about this right now. Oh, I can do... For some reason, I can do that. Let's do that. I have no idea. Text is ministry information, or otherwise cleaning. But I need you to go in. How do I do this now? I've sort of screwed myself over a little bit, I guess. No, I haven't. I just need to do this. I just need you to exactly, because that is a sprinkler. I don't care about the sprinkler. You need to go inside so that you... I did not realize, obviously, that there was a refilling station over here. So let's make you go inside. There we go. Did that a little bit in the wrong order, so to speak. But that's fine. We're just gonna be over here for when he comes here. Once his water has run out, then we should be able to do the thing that I wanted to do, which is to switch the water here. So that's probably just what you need this for. It is only for setting the water here. There we go. Switch those two, apply, and then we're golden. So you will not be... well, we're not golden right now. We still need to switch you over to cleaning on the outside. Yeah, you are not getting anything, even though it says you are. And now we switch those over, apply. We're done with that. And now you should be getting to where the girl is and not soak her in water. And hopefully she will sort of accept that as a solution. We'll see. I have absolutely no idea if this is going to work, but it's sort of the only thing that I can think of at this point. These kind of sort of swoosh up. Now then. Come on, jump on it.
Help,
Please!
Robot. Come on.
You can get on the robot when it passes?
I could try. But what if...
We'll catch you. You can do it.
Yeah, come on, do it.
I rather doubt she can.
Can't you try and be more encouraging?
You have a reasonably good eye for aesthetics.
Thank you?
Very helpful.
Now, grab on tight. We'll be right underneath you.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Famously reliable. Only in short bursts.
Okay.
That is true as well.
Here goes.
Just yeah, here we go. Got a little bit of a cutscene here. Oh, that's scary. If she wasn't scared before, that would be extremely scary. Had that be me, I would just, you know, not stand on it. I would just hang off from it, basically. But whatever, it seems to be working. She's coming down. That's nice. See? Everything's good.
How do you feel, Raquel? Are you okay? I don't know.
Well, I'm glad that's all sorted. Shall I call a pod for her?
I've got it from here, thank you. Raquel, what were you even doing up there?
I don't know. I don't really remember anything.
So let's talk a bit to you about
Glad
that.
to be back on solid ground. Excuse me.
Mr. Grundy. Oh, Mr. Grundy.
Mr. Grundy?
Bravo, Mr. Grundy. Your actions in this situation were sublime, albeit unconventional. The local noise levels have already returned to normal, and the building will soon sparkle again.
I'm more concerned about the girl. Is she gonna be okay?
Yes, blah, blah, blah. And all that.
Very helpful, Tarquin.
Officer, wouldn't you say that Mr. Grundy's actions today warrant a kudos boost? Hmm?
Of course. Thank you for the suggestion.
Very good.
Miss.
Orana. Orana Newblood.
Yeah, like the guy said. Graham Grundy.
Mr. Grundy?
I mean, I do like the names in this game. New Blood, Songflower, it's kind of cool. It's interesting that let's start by reflections spa. No, let's ask about Raquel here.
Raquel. Is she always like that?
What do you mean?
Well, I met her earlier and she seemed like a totally different person.
She's been through a big ordeal. Nothing that a trip to the reflections.
Ah, that's why she was sort of going to bring that up. But yeah, do you know anything more about her?
How is the girl doing?
Or,
She'll
you know,
be fine.
how she's doing?
Trauma is best handled at the reflection spa.
Okay, fine. So what about you?
So, do you work here?
I'm an officer for the Ministry of Well-being.
You often have to talk girls off high ledges?
My first one.
You did a good job.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, not really, because I did everything. So what will you do about the graffiti then?
Will she be in trouble for the graffiti?
Well, no real harm done. The droid will clean it up, eventually. That said, her kudos rating will take a hit.
All because she defaced Joey?
People loved Joey, and what he did for us.
Joey was my friend. We did so much together.
Well,
You're not you, you're Graham.
forgotten. You can find out about our savior at the Museum of New History.
Well, I guess I'll go there somewhere, but yeah, come on. You gotta get it together. It wasn't Graham that was friends with Joey. You're gonna get yourself in trouble unnecessarily. So what about the museum?
You mentioned I could find out about Joey in a museum?
Yes, the Museum of New History has exhibits about how he transformed the city. I'd recommend it to anyone who wants to learn about him and his legacy.
A museum dedicated to Joey? He'd be proud of that for sure.
Well, it's not all Joey. They have a special exhibit about the previous administration. Old technology, maps, that sort of thing. My advice, though, is to avoid dwelling on the past. Anyway, taking in some culture is good for you. Find it at the piazza if you get the chance.
Might not be such a bad thing. There might be something there that we can, you know, use, perhaps? So, do you know stuff about missing children?
I'm on the trail of a missing kid called Milo. I think he's somewhere in Union City.
That shouldn't be difficult. Any greeter terminal will be able to find him via U-chip.
No, that won't help. He was brought here from the Gap.
That's not possible.
I assure you.
Where did you say you worked, Mr. Grundy?
That'd be the Ministry of Comfort.
I suggest you concentrate on your work and leave well-being issues to the appropriate ministry.
Fine then. So, about this reflections spa.
What is the reflection spa?
What is the... Are you feeling okay, Graham? Everyone this side of the industrial level has heard of reflections.
Oh, you mean that reflection spa. It's been a long day.
Next, you'll be asking me to tell you about this Joey guy.
No, I'm familiar.
Okay, so apparently nothing more here.
Guess I should get going.
Yeah, well, thanks for your help.
I suppose I should thank you too.
No problem. You take care.
You too, Mr. Grundy. If you need any well-being support, just ask for me at a greeter terminal, or on a New Blood. Come on, Raquel, let's get you to the spa. You'll be feeling better in no time. No need to worry, Raquel. You're safe now. Happy faces all round, right? In fact, this calls for a celebration. It is Aspiration Day after all.
Oh, goodness. Is it?
All day. And you know what would be the best end to a day like this? A trip to the Reflection Spa. I'll pull a string or two, and we'll get you straight to the front of the line.
That almost made it sound sinister, to be honest. Okay, so that is open now, so that's good. Now, we've done all that. What was she planning on there? There's absolutely a rat. But that whole rat girl thing probably was, you know, not entirely, you know, wrong. So Tarquin, can you tell me anything else about whatever happened here?
Got a minute?
Apologies if my loquacious musings disturbed one.
Hello again.
Good day, Master Grundy.
No, we cannot ask you about anything.
I do
So I
hope
guess
I
that
will
means
see-
that we are going to a monopod, and maybe my little guy here will sort of know where to go. Because I don't know exactly what the next step is, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know exactly where in the city we are supposed to be going right now. But yeah, maybe he does indeed have some information. I mean, otherwise we do have the museum. As I said, we could potentially find something of use in there, I guess. Since she was talking about like old world technology, etc, etc, there might be something that we can make use of. That is not entirely impossible. But we are going to leave this off right here, and yeah, in the next episode we'll continue our search for the person called Leet, or you know, at least that's what we think that person is called, and if we can find some more stuff out from that with regards to like Songflower and her little toy thing, etc, etc. All things shall be revealed when we find that person. For now though, this has been Ghostmet Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.